Okay, hopefully at this point you've already submitted your introduction paragraph, and now we are going to discuss the body paragraphs. Okay, in this video I'm just going to show you how to do one body paragraph, because after doing this example you should be able to write the other paragraphs. So we have my thesis here. A meteorologist is the perfect career for me because of the money, education, and skills involved in this career. So, since the first idea listed is money, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about and create a topic sentence for this body paragraph. I know exactly what a meteorologist makes, but I feel like I need more information about the type of income that I want my future family to have, okay? So I did a little bit of research, and I learned that I want to be considered middle class, okay? So I learned that a middle class person needs to make between $43,350 and $130,000, okay? So this is new information that I had to look up. Since this is new information, I need to also add this to my list of resources, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to go to Tools, go to Citation, add a citation source, and I'm showing you this because as you're writing your paper, you may have to go back and find out that you need more information. This is my website, okay? And the published year is missing, but it looks like we have the author and everything else. So I'm going to press continue, and I'm going to add the resource here, and we can see that it's listed right here. And so I'll want to make sure and add this extra source to my page down here. And what we can do is I actually can remake my works cited page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So it says insert works cited page, and there, look, my works cited page was remade with this new website right here. All right. Okay. So now that I have that information, I am ready to write my topic sentence, because I want to make sure that the audience understands why pay is important for me, okay? So let me go ahead and write that topic sentence. All right, so I paraphrased what that document said. In the United States, a person who makes between 43,000 and 130,000 is considered middle class. Okay, so since this information did not come from my brain, I need to insert in-text citations, and I'll do that right now by inserting my cursor right there and put cite. All right, and so good, look, that's already cited. All right, so now is where I want you to insert your own ideas and explain. So I'm going to explain why pay is important for me, okay? Okay, so here I talk about my ideas, all right? These are general enough ideas that most people know that I don't need to cite it, excuse me, okay? Having a good paying job is important. So I should change this, make it more formal. So a person can afford things like food, a house, and clothes, all right? So now this is where I'm going to cite some information. All right, so on my previous document, I found out that a meteorologist makes $107,000. Okay, so I'm going to include that in my sentence that I create, and I'm going to paraphrase it. All right, so my source, I got this information directly from this website, which is federalpay.org. So I need to make sure to cite it. So I'm going to do that now. Right here, include my citation. And again, I'm not going to put quotes around it because this is my own thoughts, okay? And now that I have that information, I'm going to add a little bit more to it to make the paragraph stronger, okay? Okay, so one thing I want to caution you about is getting off track. So for example, if I said right here, having a good paying job is important so a person can afford things like food, house, and clothes. I've seen students get off track saying like, well, my dad works 3 jobs and my mom works 2 jobs. Okay? While this may be a fact, it is off topic of the necessity of having a good paying job, okay? So just be aware that try to stay on topic, all right? Okay, so I have my source here. Now I'm going to go in and give a little bit more explanation of why this salary point is important. And I say here, this type of pay would allow me to make enough money to be categorized as middle class. And then I go to explain why this is important. I could afford the basic necessities of life, and with some planning, I could also afford to go on vacation. And I don't need to go into where I want to go on vacation or fun vacations I've had. All right, that's plenty right there. And then my last sentence is I am going to end my paragraph and sum it all up. And so I ended it with this phrase, with the salary of a meteorologist, my spouse would not have to work. All right, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And so now I have my whole complete paragraph. So let's read it all the sentences together and see how it flows. In the United States, a person who makes between $43,000 and $130,000 is considered middle class. Having a good paying job is important so a person can afford things like food, a house, and clothes. The average pay for a meteorologist in 2021 was $107,729.40. This type of pay would allow me to make enough money to be categorized as middle class. I could afford the basic necessities of life, and with some planning, I could also afford to go on vacation. And then my closing sentence, with the salary of a meteorologist, my spouse would not have to work. Okay, so you can tell that I still, with this final sentence, explained the importance of making that salary. All right, so if I were to continue to write, my second body paragraph would talk about education, and then my third body paragraph would talk about the skills needed in this career of a meteorologist. Okay? All right, get writing those paragraphs. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Bye.